Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a track re-reviews video, and I wanted to get that special video out for the Miley Cyrus track review along with the Tropical Storm Adalia, which is still happening, unfortunately, and I do have to work at my store on the day it's gonna hit, which I was just not having a good Monday mostly. I was trying. I think it got slightly better closer to the end of the shift tonight, but honestly, I was not in my right mindset today, and things happened, and yeah. But I don't want to really get into mental health topics too much, but I am going to talk to my therapist tomorrow mostly. So basically, I'm returning to you for track re-reviews for Falling in Reverse, Popular Monster, The Drug in Me is Reimagined, and I'm Not a Vampire Revamped. These track reviews I'm going to re-review for you guys, and I'll give you my new take on what I think of each track as what I listen to, because I did review these tracks a couple years ago. The I'm Not a Vampire Revamp came out in 2021, so that's going to be the last one I talk about. So let's dive into this track re-reviews video. Sorry for the lengthy delay for the intro. Just wanted to explain how my day was and how I've been feeling. My mental health has been out of whack some of this year. I've been trying to make sure I had a good year, and this year hasn't been too kind to me, too much mentally, in some aspects of the year. I've had my hits and ups and downs mostly, but I'm pulling through. Popular Monster is the first song, and honestly, is the first song I'm reviewing for you guys for this track re-reviews video. I think it's okay. There are some lyrics that are very controversial. Not controversial, just cringe at times with how he says I'm going through a phase and all that lyricism. But I think with how Ronnie Radke was setting up this track, I think he did okay with his vocals. Wouldn't say best screaming vocals, but I think this track is an okay listen. Not great, but okay to listen through. I was slightly impressed with these tracks than the last three tracks I did track re-reviews for Losing My Mind, Losing My Life, and Drugs. Those tracks were just god-awful. But this one is an okay track. I think they stepped it up a bit with this song. I wouldn't say they fully stepped it up, but I think this song was performed okay. And the breakdown's pretty good. And yeah, 3 out of 5 for Popular Monster. Don't hate this track. There are some lyricisms that I have my critiques about with this track. Negative gripes about with the track, but I wouldn't say I hate this song too much. I don't like Ronnie Radke as a person, to be honest, because he's not a good person. He's a sick motherfucker, and just shit talks all the time about, oh, I'm blaming everyone else for my own problems kind of mentality. So he needs to grow the fuck up, honestly. 3 out of 5 for Popular Monster. Then comes the next track I'm going to do a track re-review on for The Drug in Me is Reimagined. I think this was a solid track. Wouldn't say I am crazy about certain lyricism in the track, but I think this was very emotional with Ronnie Radke's vocals. I wouldn't say I hate this song. I don't hate it. I have a few gripes with the lyricism, but I think this was an improvement from the last track, Popular Monster. Quite a bit of an improvement. I wouldn't say this is my favorite song, but it is one of the stronger singles that I've listened to for a reimagined song for The Drug in Me Is You. There are some lyrics that are a little sus, meaning cringe, that I can't really get behind. But honestly, the overall track is solid. It's a good track, but it's not amazing in any way. There are a few gripes I have with certain lyricisms in the song, with how Ronnie Radke is singing it, and how it's coming out of him singing it. So 4.5 out of 5 for this track. I think the breakdown at the end was pretty strong. And this was a very emotional track for over 5.5 minutes. And it ends with a pretty climatic breakdown at the end of it. So 4.5 out of 5. Then comes the final track I'm going to talk about. I'm Not a Vampire, Revamped. This song sucks big time. I hate it. The lyrics are very cringe. I understand what he was trying to go for with this track, like a reimagined track, but this did not do so good. So I don't like this track, honestly. It's just, the lyrics really make me, it just throws me off with the lyrics, and not in a good way. It just makes me sick. And he says a lady pregnant with a baby, or throwing up, or something like that. Something like that. I don't fucking know. The lyrics are very god awful in this track, and just very predatory and cringy too. The song is not very good. So I was really disappointed with the reimagined track. I mean, Ronnie Radke's vocals weren't terrible, but I wouldn't say this track really was great in any way. I know this was dedicated to Derek Jones because he passed away in 2020, April 21st of 2020, if I'm not mistaken. And it's sad that happened. But at the same time, Falling in Reverse just are fucking sellouts, in my opinion. Give me a second, guys. Gotta pause the video. Sorry, guys. My mom was calling me for a second. Basically, I'm Not a Vampire, Revamped, to continue where I left off with this track re-reviews video for the last song. This was a disappointing track. I was not really feeling for the lyrics. I mean, the vocals are not bad, but my problem with the song is the lyrics and how the song is sounding overall. It was god awful. 2.5 out of 5 for this track. Hated it so much. As a revamped version, this was not a good revamped version. And Ronnie Radke's screams are just irritatingly bad in the track, close to the end of the song, so I wasn't really feeling for it. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this track re-reviews video. 3 out of 5 for Popular Monster. The Drug in Me is Reimagined, 4.5 out of 5. One of the stronger tracks out of the 3 singles, out of these other 2 songs. And I'm Not a Vampire, Revamped, 2.5 out of 5. Fucking hate that song. I don't intend to come back to it. Thank you guys for watching this track re-reviews video. I'll try to have another video out if I can pretty soon, but I'm going to be getting hit with Tropical Storm Adalia. Probably going to be some kind of tropical storm when it makes landfall. It's supposed to be coming at Wednesday at 2 a.m. or around that time. Mostly very after Tuesday night. We should be getting a lot of rainfall. So I won't be uploading. Excuse my yawning. I won't be uploading too much content because of that storm. So you'll be seeing album reviews when I get the chance to get around to it. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching this track re-reviews video.